All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Mindful Flow. My name is Jenna, and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. So, before we start, if you have your headset on, can you please look down at your mat and lift the mat? Just pick it up so it is facing towards me so you can see me throughout practice. And then also, if you are using blocks, like I have right here, 2 yoga blocks, please place them at the top of the mat, just like this, or like the cork blocks that are in front right here. Okay, so to start practice today, we're actually going to start on our back. So place your hands on your thighs and slowly roll down onto your mat. Take your knees out wide and place both of your feet together for Supta Badakanasana. Hands can be at your hips and they can also be at your sides. And start to notice your breath. While you notice your breath, you can choose to keep your eyes open as you gaze up at the trees. If you feel like grounding down a bit more, maybe you choose to close your eyes to start. Noticing the qualities of your breath. How does it feel today as you lie here? Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Place both hands on your belly and begin to breathe into the belly. Feeling the belly rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. With each exhale, ground down through the mat, through the earth. And on your next exhale, take your hands to your ribs. Breathe into your ribs. Feeling the rise and fall of the breath here underneath your hands. Breathing into the front of the ribs, the sides of the ribs, and also the back of the ribs. 3-dimensional breath. As you take your next exhale, place your hands on your chest. And we'll be here very briefly as we breathe into the chest. Inhaling into the hands. Exhaling into the ground. Nice full and steady breath. As you take your next exhale, place both hands by your side. We'll now all put those body parts together through our breath. So on your next inhale, you inhale through the belly, then the ribs, then the chest. You exhale through the chest, through the ribs, and through the belly. Repeat. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Continue with that breath. Noticing the flow of the breath as it travels through each body part. The breath is fluid, riding that breath like an ocean wave through the body. 3 more breaths with this 3-part breath. On your next exhale, you can return back to your neutral breath. Open up your eyes if they were closed, and take a moment to check out your surroundings. Seeing the trees extending nice and tall up towards the sky. Noticing the movement of the leaves from the wind. And on your next exhale, take your hands to your thighs and close your knees. Take one knee to the chest and then wrap your arm back. And extend the left leg out nice and long. Keep that. Take your right hand to the outside of the leg for half happy baby. Open. Both shoulders stay on the mat. Both hips stay on the mat as we open up the hip towards the sky. Take another inhale. As you exhale, take the right knee back and sit over to the left for a supine twist. Extend the right arm out to the side, and maybe you gaze over at the right fingertips. Noticing your surroundings here on the right side. One more inhale. And exhale, come back through center. And the leg out nice and long. And switch out the leg. So left knee in towards the chest. Open the left knee out. Take the left hand to the outside of the left foot as you take your half happy baby. Extending out nice and long through that right leg. Feeling the extension of that right leg, like the extension of the trees reaching up towards the sky. One more inhale. As you exhale, take the left knee in towards the chest once again, and then cross it over towards the right for supine twist. Take the left arm out to the side. Gaze over to the left. What do you see over here on your left side? Feel the shoulders pressing down into the ground, rooting down, grounding down here as we take another cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale, let's take the left knee back in towards the chest and extend the left leg out nice and long. Reach both arms up and overhead, fingertips reach up. Point the toes as they reach down. And on your next exhale, let's take the legs back in. Knees fall out once again, and feet come together for Supta Badakanasana. Take the hands behind the head, and we'll take some crunches here. So, inhale, lay. Exhale, curl up for a crunch. Inhale, lay down. Exhale, come up. Inhale, down. Exhale, come up and pause here. Reach the arms out in front of you. We're holding for another 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the head, lower the head back down. We repeat, crunching for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold, reach the arms forward. Both shoulders are lifting up and off the mat, reaching towards whatever is in front of you. One more inhale. Exhale, hands behind the head. 4 more crunches, lifting up and up. Last 2 and last 1. Hold and squeeze, reach the hands forward. We're holding for another 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower back down onto the mat. You can take the knees back together, roll over onto whatever side you'd like, and press up into a tabletop. Shoulders are stacked right over the wrists, and hips are stacked over the knees. Inhale, arch the spine, look forward. And exhale, curve the spine, look down. Continue with that. Inhale, arch, look forward. And exhale, hollow out the belly, curve the spine, look down. Inhale, arch. And exhale, curve. One more, inhale, arch. And exhale, curve. Come back through to neutral spine. Let's take both forearms down onto the mat and interlace the fingers together here. From here, you can take the hips from side to side, feeling the fluidity of the spine as you take some hip circles. One more cycle of breath. And as you exhale, let that rock subside. Come back through to center. Keep the forearms on the mat and step one leg back and then the other for a forearm plank. Pressing the mat away. And breathing. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees and lower the chest down onto the mat. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, come up, low cobra. Exhale, let's come back down. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift up. And exhale, back down. Inhale, low cobra, come up. And we pause in low cobra. Squeeze your elbows by your sides. Press all 10 toes down into the mat. Yes, last 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Press your body up into a tabletop. From tabletop, let's take the shins over to the left. Extend the right leg out nice and long and reach the right arm up and over. Gaze up towards the sky. So we're in a modified side plank or gate pose. One more inhale as you open yourself up to the sky. And exhale, come back through to center. into tabletop. Other way, shins fall over to the right. You extend the left leg out nice and long and extend the left arm up and over. We reach. Breathe into your side body. Big stretch. And exhale, rotate back through tabletop. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Let's step the right leg forward and reach both arms up nice and tall, coming into a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Tailbone presses down, arms reach up nice and tall, fingertips reach up nice and tall. Extend like the Redwoods. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down onto the mat. Tuck your back toe under, lift the back knee, and twist over to the right. Right arm extends. From here, we'll take some movement with our arm. So inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, let's take the arm back behind us. And then it falls down to the ankle. As you inhale, the arm reaches out in front of you and back up towards the sky. 3 more times. Exhale, the arm falls back. Then it comes to the ankle, reaches forward and back up. Drawing big circles with our fingertips. Working through the shoulder, finding some mobility. And when you reach up, once again, let's take that hand back down onto the mat and walk the right foot back into a high plank. Pause in high plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower one knee to the mat and then the other. Left leg forward. Press into both feet as you lift up tall. Breathing here. Feeling the length of your torso. Feeling the length of your arms as you reach up. Expanding yourself to the space. Inhale. And exhale, lower the hands down. Tuck the back toe under, lift the back knee, and twist over to the left. Gazing up at the sky. Feeling the length of that left arm as it reaches up. As you take your next exhale, the arm reaches back behind you. It falls down to the ground. Inhale, lift the arm up nice and tall. And exhale, continue with those circles. Connecting the circles to an exhale and an inhale. Working through. Moving through, finding movement. Next time you reach the arm up, let's pause. Exhale, lower the hand down onto the floor. Look forward and step forward for Uttanasana, forward fold. If you'd like to take your blocks and prop your hands on your blocks as you take this forward fold, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, hands on the floor or hands on the shins. Let the head go. Let any tension in the neck drop down towards the earth. One more inhale. And exhale, bend both knees and slowly roll up to standing. Reach both arms up nice and tall. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine. And exhale, place the hands down onto the mat. Walk both feet back into high plank. Lower the knees and lower the chest. Inhale, come up for low cobra. And exhale, come back into a tabletop position. Let's step the right leg forward and then the left leg forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach both arms up tall. And exhale, hands through heart center and down by your side. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, swan dive forward. Energy in the fingertips. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands down, step the left leg back. Rotate the left heel down and open up into a warrior two. Extend through the arms. Gaze over your right fingertips. One more inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Take a step forward and switch out the legs. Right leg back. Rotate the right heel down and open up. Warrior two. Pressing both feet down into the mat. Opening up through the chest. One more inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Take a step forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through both legs as you reach up tall. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by your side. Repeat, but a little bit faster. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up half. And exhale, take the hands down, step the left leg back. Rotate the left heel down as you open up into warrior two. One breath here, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, look forward and step forward. Switch out the legs, right leg back, rotate the heel down, open up into your warrior two. Inhale. And exhale, rotate the hands down, look forward and step forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Bend both knees. Inhale, reach both arms up tall. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by your side. Mindful movement. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Take your left leg back and rotate the left heel down. Open up into your warrior two. Gazing over the left fingertips. Breathing. On your next inhale, let's flip that front palm up and reach back behind you. Inhale, come back up into your warrior two. And exhale, come into your extended side angle. Connect the left elbow to the left thigh as you reach the right arm up and over. Breathing here as you rotate the chest up. One more inhale. And exhale, come back through into your warrior two. We're going to move through that now. So inhale, flip the palm up, reach back. As you exhale, come back through your warrior and reach over into your side angle. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, reach back behind you. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, side angle, big reach. Come back through into your warrior. Let's straighten out that front leg and take the hands to the hips. Walk the feet closer together and face the long side of your mat. Both toes are pointing out, heels are in, and take a squat in the legs. Arms open into a cactus shape for goddess pose. So elbows are in line with shoulders. Wrists are stacked right over the elbows. Inhale, open up, star pose. And exhale, sit down into a squat. Inhale, open. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach, expand out nice and long. And exhale, squat. Inhale, reach. And exhale, squat. We pause here in this squat. Feeling some heat build in our thighs. Making sure that our legs are externally rotated, so the knees are falling right over the second toe. One more cycle of breath. On your exhale, open back up into star pose, and then turn to face the back of the mat. So, my right toes are pointing towards the back of the mat. I bend into that right leg, and my left leg is in line with the front. I reach my arms out nice and long to take my warrior two. Grounding down here through Virabhadrasana 2. Reaching out nice and long through my arms. On your next inhale, flip that front palm up, and exhale, reach back behind you. Inhale, come back up, warrior two, and exhale, extended side angle. Reach the left arm up and over. Pausing here in extended side angle. Opening up the chest. One more inhale. And exhale, come back up through your warrior. Moving through. Flip that front palm up, reach back behind you. And maybe the forearms come down onto the mat. Supta Virasana, stretching out the calves. You can also practice this with blocks. If you need to elevate yourself a little bit more, you can always rest your forearms on your blocks. We'll stay here for about 5 breaths. If you feel like you want to go even deeper, you're more than welcome to lay all the way down on the mat and maybe gaze up at the sky. But it is up to you. This is your practice. You have choices. Always listening to what our body is ready for in this moment today. Taking another inhale. And as you exhale, you can take the blocks out from underneath you as you press yourself back up. Send your hips off to one side as you take your feet out in front of you. Straighten out the legs, flex the feet for Dandasana. Hands can come to your sides. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, start to walk your hands forward for a forward fold. If you feel like your spine is rounding here, that's okay. But if you feel any strain, you can always take a block and prop yourself up on that block to take your forward fold. This allows more length in the spine, a little more release in the spine here as well. And once you feel that length in the spine, you can start to drop the head, release the neck, and fall into this Paschimottanasana. One more inhale. As you exhale, let's walk the hands back up. If you're on a block, let's remove that block and set it off to the side. Scoot yourself forward, place both hands on your thighs, and start to make your way onto your back. Walk your feet up close towards your glutes and press both palms down into the mat. Inhale, lift the hips up nice and tall for bridge. Exhale, lower the hips back down. Inhale, press it back up. And exhale down. One last one. Reach the hips up nice and tall. You can walk the shoulders underneath, maybe clasp the hands together as you lift. Squeeze the inner thighs for 2 more cycles of breath. As you exhale, separate the hands, lower the hips down, and take one knee into the chest and then the other. Wrap your arms around your shins as you give yourself a hug. And as you take your next exhale, let's let that go and release both legs down onto the floor. Feet flop open, wide, shoulders roll back. You can set the hands on the hips, or you can have the hands open towards the sky as you take your final resting pose. You're welcome to keep your eyes open for this Savasana while gazing up at the trees, at the redwoods. You can also close your eyes. Whether your eyes are open or closed, make sure that you're allowing this time to observe for yourself. Observing the scenery, observing the qualities of the body, maybe observing the sounds that are happening. Observing the thoughts that are entering and exiting your mind. Whatever you're observing is completely fine as you lie here. I'll leave you in stillness for the next handful of minutes, and I will let you know when it's time to come back. You are welcome to stay in Savasana as long as you'd like. But if you'd like to come back, slowly start to deepen your breath. And send some energy into your fingers and your toes. Carefully roll over onto whatever side you'd like. And take a moment on your side. Press yourself up into a seat. And take both hands to heart center. Let's send gratitude to any healing benefits this practice may bring us. And let that gratitude ripple out into the world. Let us bow to our greatest teachers, ourselves. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And I hope to see you again next time.